Hey guys, the bot builder's back and welcome to the start of Robot Wars Omega Series 2. Over 82 robots have applied, but there is only room in the main series for 60, so we have to say goodbye to 22 robots in the qualifiers. 28 robots have already qualified for the series, which are 20 seeded machines, the finalists for the Account Mayhem, and the Edit Wars champion. The other 54 have been split into 27 head-to-head battles, where the winner automatically qualifies for the series. So let's see what happened in each. RWA Legends Rogue 2 was hoping to recapture their success from RWA on new territory and start its campaign taking out the deadly looking Supernova. Supernova had a powerful spinner, but Rogue 2 didn't let them get it up to speed and pushed them down the pit. We then saw a major shock as the Atwhite Anarchy and Series 0 runners-up Hit took on It Takes Two to Tango. It started off well with them getting in many good flips, but It Takes Two to Tango got to grips, punctured the underbelly, and sent them down the pit. Gabriel and Sewer Snake met each other in a very awkward fight, with Gabriel being too awkward to push and Sewer Snake being too fast for the swinging axe. In the end though, the Snake beat the Angel, flipping them out of the arena. Account Mayhem veterans and potential rising star Killer Queen were looking to have a promising Series 2, but it was seemingly cut too short by the US Flipper Bronco, who not only flipped them out the arena, but their mini-bots as well. Nuts 2's chain flails were no match for Crustacean, who got to grips with them very easily before sending them down the pit, despite the mini-bots getting in the way. Chaos 2 meanwhile were busy impressing us all against the Kraken, flipping them out the arena in a mere 6 seconds. Robot Wars Legends Panic Attack took on Mashdraft's Robot Wars Legends Diamond Storm, and despite a good effort from the Series 2 champions, it wasn't enough to take down Diamond Storm, who left him in a handstand and to the mercy of the floor flipper. Fan favourites Yin and Yang 2 took on Robot Wars veterans Atomic 2, but neither machine really could gain much purchase on each other. In the end though, Atomic 2 took out Yang, leaving this a one-on-one. It didn't take too long before Yin joined her brother. Corrosive struggled against the Halloween special semi-finalist Roadkill, as the Rambot was just too low for them. Despite them getting in some strong flips later on in the battle, this didn't prevent Roadkill giving them a tour of the arena before pushing them down the pit. Team Scorpion proved to be a disaster last series, but they were hoping to rectify it with their new robot Scorpion 3. However, MLU4 champions Bot from the Blue gave them no chance, flipping them around the arena before Scorpion's spinner came flying off. It was only a matter of time before they went flying out as well. Terahertz had a great return to form, pummeling the poor Dragon Chompalot in a fight very reminiscent to its finest moments in Series 6. Rhino didn't like it however and told Terahertz to knock it off despite them being the victors. Blacksmith and Hammerhead 2 had an excellent fight with both robots getting in many good hammer blows. However, both robots suffered damage to their hammers, with Blacksmith even losing theirs, leaving it as a pushing match. Blacksmith proved to be the stronger in the end and slammed Hammerhead 2 out the arena in one of the best Utas in Robot Wars Omega history. Suplex from Mexico absolutely humiliated Blue, grappling them and suplexing them multiple times. They even picked them out of the pit just to pit them again. Talk about humiliation. A battle of the runners-up as Accident, runners-up of the War of the Weapons, and Primeval, runners-up of the Halloween Special met. It was sadly over before it began, however, as Primeval flipped Accident onto a position which they couldn't recover from, and left them to the mercy of the drop zone. Ouch. We had another shock as former RWA champion Stinger took on 4. Lego was expected to be spread across the arena, but instead, poor driving from Stinger led them down the pit. Carnivore and Duck 2.0 had an excellent fight with it being back and forth, with Carnivore causing damage, but Duck retaliating with some good lifts. In the end though, the damage from Carnivore's drum proved to be too much, with Duck's plough coming right off, before Carnivore ricocheted them into the pit. New and improved Exterminator Remastered took on fan favourites Robopuppy in a very long and tedious fight. Exterminator got in many hits but didn't cause too much damage to the dog, and Robopuppy even came in with some good lifts. But in the end though, they got Robopuppy pinned, leaving in a headstand before leaving it to the mercy of the house robots and the drop zone. Ouch. Grated Carrot once again fell unlucky as they met the Amway Anarchy Battle of the YouTubers, International Inferno, and Tag Team and Annihilator champions Nexus. They had no problem chucking the spinner all over the arena before leaving them pinned. They even had time to teach Growler a few new tricks. Grand Slam champion Shadowcat met the deadly Dutch flipper Gravity, and in a surprise, Gravity dominated, flipping the cat all over the arena before sending them down the pit. Shadowcat's 9 lives have ran out. Fellow Dutch machines Tough as Nails, however, weren't quite as lucky when they took on the Extreme Robots poster boy, Ripper. Granted, Ripper did struggle to get in some truly big flips, and Tough as Nails did get in some good grabs, but in the end, they were able to flip the Dutch clutch out of the arena. The 2020 US champions Biteforce were hoping to recapture its success, but came head-to-head with the New Zealand spinner Endgame. Endgame proved ferocious, uppercutting Biteforce with the blade multiple times before Biteforce bit the dust and met its endgame, the Pit of Oblivion. Pussycat and P1 had a great battle. Both Pussycat and P1 got in many good attacks, with P1 getting in some strong flips and Pussycat causing good damage to the spoiler. But in the end, P1 came out on top after they pushed Pussycat down the pit. We had another runners-up rumble in the form of the Tag Team Terror runners-up Toxic Crusader and the US Championship runners-up Megabyte. Megabyte did cause some good damage, but their high ground clearance left them vulnerable to the big flipper Toxic Crusader and left them pinned to the arena wall and another victim of the floor flipper and the house robots. Demolition Eva and Philippa 2 had a long and tedious fight, with neither robot getting an upper hand, as they both struggled to deal with each other. In the end though, Demolition Evo's high ground clearance proved to be costly, as Philippa 2 got in at the sides and flipped them out of the arena. Razor didn't last long against Dietor. The fight was over before it began, with the Irish Furball flipping them out of the arena. Tomahawk meanwhile looked promising at first against Weedy Big Cheese, wedging in underneath, but a fatal driving error saw them go on the end of the cheese wedge and send soaring out of the arena. And finally, the two pre-series champions Liftoff and Cyberspinner did battle in a great way to close the qualifiers. Cyberspinner looked good, getting in many hits on Liftoff, but better driving proved to be what won Liftoff the battle as they flipped over the former champs, leaving them crushed by the NES mini controller. They even had time to have a go at Virus while they were at it. So in the end, we've whittled down the field from 82 to 55, but there are 5 places left. The final spots will be decided via an audience vote, with the voting opening tomorrow. But until then, the Bot Builder, out.